A buyer makes an offer on a short sale. They know it's going to be a long haul. Could be 60, 90 days plus. It's my understanding that Kathleen just rolled her eyes at me. It's my understanding, though, Kathleen, that the time frames are getting shorter.
Well, I raised my eyebrows. And the comment, I believe, was the buyers know. I don't assume the buyers know anything. I can't assume the buyer's agent even knows.
But it is known it is a short sale, right? Because you have to disclose that up front before in the listing what
Absolutely.
the realtors see, not what the public information sees. So if you go to Realtor.com, Trulia, MLS listings, it doesn't necessarily say it there, but in the information the realtor has.
Absolutely. It is already embedded in the code. We have to mark a box. If we put a short sale on and haven't marked it, that would not be a good thing.
Well, right. Disclosure is key to all of this. So you do you counter back and say this is a short sale to make sure that their agent has told the buyer's agent has mentioned to them?
Well, I have offer writing instructions on my webpage, and there are addendums there, and it states what documents they need. So we know it's going to be a short sale. They're going to be pushed to my short sale site. There has to be a short sale addendum with the contract, as well as other documents that we need. They're absolutely required because the short sale lender requires this in order for me to put in a full package. What is that? A full offer. We need a loan approval letter, and we need the proof of funds.
All right. So the buyer does have to contribute to the short sale package by showing their bank statements or where their money is coming from, whether it's a gift or otherwise.
Absolutely. Not unlike a regular sale. Again, I would require that on a property that wasn't a short sale. Frankly, it used to be 4 out of 5 offers that I received. The loan approval letters that I received were not legitimate loan approval letters, and they were coming on the letterhead from some of the top 2 big banks. So my process to ensure that we get what I call a really sticky buyer is to have all buyers have to go through one of my lenders. Now, we cannot require anybody to use that lender. They can use any lender they want. But we need to verify and validate that the information that we've been given, i.e., we've got a loan approval letter here. We don't even know if that person submitted an application, if the lender has received the tax statements and all the other documentation required to actually provide an approval. We cannot make any assumptions that this work is being done by the parties who are providing the paper. That's all it is paper at that point.
But so your lender does then, as a double check for you, look at the loan application, the credit report, the income, and the assets.
Absolutely. All of that has to be verified. I will not recommend that the seller sign an offer until that process has been complete.
All right. And for a buyer, that should be pretty easy because if they've really been pre-approved by a lender, their lender can just shoot that off to your lender. And in about 15 minutes, that validate that pre-approval and they're on their way. So it shouldn't be a concern for a buyer.
I agree. But if it is a concern, then we're likely that buyer isn't that motivated or serious. Buyers who are highly motivated and serious about making that property their new home will jump through all kinds of hoops to make sure that they do whatever is required to make it happen. I have not taken an offer, or a seller has not signed an offer on any of my short sale listings that have not had to follow the process.
Well, and I think it's a valid process because short sales are very time intensive, and you need to make no one wants to waste their time, right? So you need the buyers they need to be in.
They do, and the other thing we require is at a minimum a 1% initial deposit has to go into escrow upon acceptance. The default language in the contract says within 3 days. I have an addendum that is downloadable from the offer writing instruction page that says not only are they going to put in 1%, but the language reads that it will stay in escrow for 90 days.